Brought to you by Gitanjali Salon, Channi Himmat, Jammu. Follow Ruchika Makeovers on Facebook and Instagram for best bridal makeup in town.
Hello viewers, you're watching Jammu Links News. I am Mannat Gupta and welcome to the daily updates of Midday News. Let's begin.
In a strong message to China after the killing of at least 20 Indian soldiers in the violent face-off with Chinese troops, Prime Minister Narendra Modi on Wednesday said that India wants peace, but it is capable of giving a befitting reply it instigated. His remarks came at the 6th interaction with chief ministers via video conferencing to discuss the situation emerging post Unlock 1.0 and plans ahead for tackling the COVID-19 pandemic.
भारत शांति चाहता है, लेकिन भारत उकसाने पर हर हाल में यथोचित जवाब देने में सक्षम है.
The Home Department of Jammu and Kashmir government on Wednesday informed that 2G internet services on postpaid and verified prepaid SIM cards till July 8th. The order issued by Principal Secretary Home Shaleen Kabra noted that 2G speed internet is available for postpaid and fixed line subscribers, while prepaid customers can get access after verification as for postpaid service. Lieutenant Governor Girish Chandra Murmu on Wednesday inaugurated the Yoga Week 2020 in connection with the International Day of Yoga 2020 on June 21st at a function held at Raj Bhavan. Murmu also released yoga videos in Dogri and Kashmiri languages based on common yoga protocol issued by the Ministry of Ayush, which will be telecasted on TV channels and social media. With the highest single-day increase of 12,881 COVID-19 cases reported in the last 24 hours, India's coronavirus count has reached 3,66,946 on Thursday. This includes 1,60,384 active cases and 1,94,325 cured, discharged and migrated patients, according to the Union Ministry of Health and Family Welfare. Meanwhile, with 334 deaths being reported due to the infection, the toll due to the virus stands at 12,237 in the country. There is a big increase in the number of confirmed cases in the country today as compared to the recent days when the spike had been limited to under 11,000 cases. Jammu and Kashmir government on Wednesday issued an order for the different departments to function their headquarters along with the records for the forthcoming annual Darbar move. The Journal Administration Department order said that in continuation to the Government Order number 626 JK of 2020 dated 8th June 2020, it is hereby ordered that the departments shall primarily function from the headquarters along with the records in the following manner. Union Minister Dr. Jitendra Singh reviewed the healthcare facilities with special focus on Ayushman Bharat PM Jan Arogya Yojana in the Udhampur, Kathua, Doda Lok Sabha constituency. The virtual meeting lasting 1.5 hours was attended by Deputy Commissioners and Chief Medical Officers of the 6 districts of Udhampur, Kathua, Doda, Riyasi, Ramban and Kishtwar respectively. The beneficiaries of Ayushman Bharat PM Jan Arogya Yojana in each of these districts were also invited to the meeting to narrate their experience and provide inputs for further improvement in the implementation of this scheme. The Jammu and Kashmir government has evacuated about 1,45,220 J&K residents stranded in other parts of the country due to COVID lockdown via Lakhanpur and through special trains and buses till date amid strict observance of all necessary guidelines and standard operating procedures. As per the official data received in this regard, the Jammu and Kashmir administration has received 56 special trains at Jammu and Udhampur railway stations from different states and UTs so far, with about 44,839 passengers, while about 1,381 persons from other states and UTs, including 328 from abroad, have been evacuated by the government through Lakhanpur till date. Jammu University University Vice-Chancellor Professor Manoj Kedhar has been given the additional charge of the Vice-Chancellor of Cluster University Jammu as the government accepted resignation of Professor Anju Bhasin, who quit the top post even before the appointment of new VC. An order on assigning the additional charge to Professor Manoj Dhar till the appointment of new incumbent was made by the Lieutenant Governor G.C. Murmu. Advisor to Lieutenant Governor Basir Ahmed Khan on Wednesday reviewed the development scenario and COVID-19 control measures in the border district. He conducted an extensive tour of the district, inspected developmental works, restarted at various places after the onset of lockdown. He also took stock of the COVID-19 containment measures in the district. The aim of his visit was to give fillip to the development process in the district resumed after the start of unlock process. Lieutenant Governor Girish Chandra Murmu on Wednesday chaired a meeting to discuss the future management and containment strategy of COVID-19 pandemic in the Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir. The meeting was convened on the sidelines of interaction of Prime Minister with the Chief Ministers and heads of states and UTs to discuss situation emerging post-Unlock 1.0. The Lieutenant Governor stressed on conducting aggressive awareness campaign by district administrations led by Deputy Commissioners, SSPs, health officers, especially in district with fresh spurt of COVID cases. The District Administration Srinagar on Wednesday organized a one-day workshop for taxi, maxi cab, auto and allied transport operators of the district to create awareness regarding COVID-19 standard operating procedures. On the occasion, Additional Deputy Commissioner Srinagar Sajjad Qadri said that the district administration is of the view to hold more meetings and training sessions for transport operators on COVID, after which a decision about plying of small passenger vehicles can be taken. Divisional Commissioner Jammu Sanjeev Verma on Wednesday chaired a meeting of concerned officers to review the progress of works under Jammu Smart City project. The meeting deliberated on various components of Smart City project, including road improvement from Dogra Chowk to KC Chowk, multi-level car parking at Panch Bhaktar Temple, junction improvement phase 1, ongoing and upcoming Smart City projects, vertical garden from KC to Dogra Chowk and other components. In order to review the role of Panchayati Raj institutions in containment and management of COVID-19 pandemic, the Divisional Commissioner Kashmir Pandurang K. Pol chaired a meeting on Wednesday. During the meeting, the members of PRIs and Municipal Committee appraised the Divisional Commissioner about the various measures undertaken in their respective jurisdiction for the containment and mitigation of the coronavirus outbreak in the rural areas of Kashmir. The Jammu and Kashmir administration was conferred with 3 prestigious Deen Dayal Upadhyay Sashактikaran Puraskar awards for its outstanding contribution to the socio-economic development of the Gram Panchayats. The awards conferred by the Ministry of Panchayati Raj were given to 3 different panchayats of the Rajouri and Pulwama districts. The Watershed Management Division of Lakes and Waterways Development Authority has launched an operation of restoration of Wullargrar Nala choked due to the filling of the land mafia of the Khimbar. The operation was launched by Enforcement Wing to restore the actual position of the said Nala. Continuing its efforts of e-learning initiatives, Principal Secretary School Education Dr. Asghar Samoon distributed tablets among the meritorious students of Jammu and Kashmir. 10 students were selected from each district on the basis of merit obtained in previous session of 8th, 10th and 11th classes. While distributing the tablets among the students, Dr. Samoon encouraged students to focus on education and advised them to make the best use. He said that the main focus of the government is to reach out to the students' community through the use of technology. Security forces killed a terrorist during an encounter in Pulwama district of Jammu and Kashmir on Thursday. Security forces launched a cordon and search operation at Meej in Pampuri area of Pulwama in South Kashmir this morning after receiving specific information about the presence of terrorists. The search operation turned into an encounter after terrorists fired on a search party of the forces who retaliated. One terrorist has been killed, adding the operation was ongoing.